Today I'm gonna give you something that's gonna trip you out. It's called the cookie sheet revelation. I know. What in the world is the cookie sheet revelation? I was at my house and I was cooking some cookies. And so what I did was I took some foil and I put it on the cookie sheet and I made the cookies. They was the bomb. One of the homies asked, "Hey Jake, why did you put foil on the cookie sheet?" And this is what I said. I said, because when I was coming up, my mother always put foil on a cookie sheet. So they took the foil off the cookie sheet. They said, "But John, the cookie sheet actually is a non-stick cookie sheet. Why are you putting foil on there?" There's like, your mom did it because she didn't have a non-stick cookie sheet. And I sat there, I felt kind of dumb. But what I realized in that moment is that I had not revisited why I did what I did. I was just doing it because I saw it done. Can I tell you something? Today I want you to focus on changing the stories in your mind. We talked about this once before, but let me tell you something. You gotta change the narratives in your mind. Let me say it this way. You have to revisit the narratives in your mind. Revisit the narratives in your mind. What stories are in your mind? And I told you this before. Why am I coming back to this? Because it's so important. Go back and go, okay, where did I get this from? Where did I get this from? One of our Monday movements, we talked about this before, but it's so important because some people are trying to change with the same narratives. You cannot make changes in your life with the same narrative. Revisit narratives in your life. You could be doing something that was done a long time ago and you don't even realize. It's a different time. It's a different day. You should be doing different things. You should be thinking different thoughts. Why can't I move forward, PJ? Because you're operating in a new time with old methods. Stop it. So every time you walk in a room, you feel like people are trying to abuse you. You feel like everybody's after you. No, everybody's not after you. These are old narratives. Because you experienced so much abuse in your past, you think that people are still doing that now. It makes you paranoid. No, do something different. Or you've been a Christian your whole life, and all you've been told was the fear of God. You're just trying to escape hell, and that's it. So you have a fear-based salvation. Well, let me tell you something. This is probably gonna make you mad, but a fear-based salvation doesn't really engender relationship with God. It just makes you afraid of Him. Well, God has not given me the spirit of fear. So then why is He using fear now to get me going? Yeah, I know some of y'all disagree with that. That's fine. But what I'm learning more and more is I gotta change my narratives so that I can experience the best that God has for me. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind, not by the renewing of your spirit. Even Paul knew that the changes were psychological. I gotta do something different in my mind. You wanna know why your behavior can't change? Because your mind hasn't changed. Change the narratives in your mind so you can move forward. This is Pastor John DeCure, and this is Monday Movement.